Empire is dying.
Wars will be endless.
Let's be honest, not every great show starts with a bang. Some start with a whisper, a stare, a long walk through a quiet hallway. But those are the ones that creep up on you. The ones that plant a seed, water it slowly, and then explode into chaos, betrayal, or straight up brilliance.
And all I have to do?
If you've ever almost given up on a show, only to have it break your brain in episode 6, this list is your kind of chaos. These are the slow starters that go nuclear. Number 10, 1899, Netflix.
Why do you think they're all here? They're all running away from something.
If you're the kind of viewer who loves being dropped into a story without a map, 1899 is for you. It's a slow, eerie voyage across the Atlantic that starts with fog, secrets, and cryptic glances, and ends with reality-bending chaos. Created by the minds behind Dark, the show ran for one ambitious season before Netflix pulled the plug. But what's here is a fully immersive, multilingual mind-bender. 1 minute, you're following passengers on a haunted ship. The next, you're in a simulation, a memory, or a different timeline entirely. The pace is deliberate, but stick with it, and you'll be rewarded with a finale that flips the whole premise on its head. Number 9, Foundation, Apple TV+.
Thousand worlds reduced to cinders.
Foundation is the kind of show that demands patience and then rewards it with galaxy-sized payoffs. Based on Isaac Asimov's legendary novels, this sci-fi epic spans centuries and civilizations, exploring the rise and fall of empires through the lens of psychohistory, a math-based method for predicting the future. It premiered in 2021 and, over 3 dense seasons, has slowly evolved into one of Apple TV+'s most ambitious series. The early episodes are heavy on exposition and abstract theory, but stick with it and you'll watch the story morph into a sprawling saga of rebellion, identity, and legacy. Anchored by performances from Jared Harris and Lee Pace, Foundation eventually hits a rhythm where philosophy meets spectacle, and timelines twist into something grander than expected. It's not easy sci-fi, but for those who commit, it becomes unforgettable. Number 8, Black Sails, Netflix.
No matter the cost, I'm gonna make you the princess of the new world!
Black Sails starts like a traditional pirate drama, but give it time, and it mutates into something darker, sharper, and far more ambitious. Originally airing on Starz from 2014 to 2017, the show ran for 4 seasons and was pitched as a prequel to Treasure Island, but it doesn't play by storybook rules. What begins with rum, gold, and swashbuckling slowly spirals into a brutal meditation on power, identity, and colonialism. The characters, Flint, Silver, Vane, Bonnie, aren't just pirates. They're symbols of systems breaking down and ideals clashing with survival. There's betrayal, blood, and a storm always on the horizon. By the time you reach the final season, the show's emotional and political stakes hit like cannon fire. Black Sails doesn't just get better, it becomes unforgettable. Number 7, Halt and Catch Fire, AMC+.
I saw it. The future. The reason we're...
Some shows hook you right away. Halt and Catch Fire isn't one of them, and that's what makes the payoff so good. Running for 4 seasons from 2014 to 2017, this AMC series starts as a familiar period drama about the early days of personal computing. Think suits, sales pitches, and clunky hardware. But once you settle in, it quietly evolves into one of the most emotionally rich and character-driven shows of the decade. What begins as a story about building an IBM clone becomes a sprawling exploration of ambition, innovation, and the personal cost of chasing the next big thing. Lee Pace, Scoot McNairy, Mackenzie Davis, and Carrie Bechet lead a cast that just gets better with time. It's slow at first, but by the final season, it's absolutely electric. Number 6, The Expanse, Prime Video.
If you really do want to stop it, then let's go.
You want to be careful how far you take this.
If there's a show that rewards patience, it's The Expanse. It starts slow, almost too slow, with politics, jargon, and a fractured storyline that takes time to click. But by the time you're deep into season 2, it transforms into one of the smartest, most ambitious sci-fi series of the last decade. Based on the books by James S.A. Corey, The Expanse ran for 6 seasons between 2015 and 2022, beginning on Sci-Fi and later being saved by Prime Video after cancellation. The show blends interplanetary politics, alien technology, and character-driven drama with the scale of a space opera and the grit of a noir thriller. What starts as a missing person case turns into a galaxy-wide existential crisis. And once it hooks you, there's no turning back. Number 5. Boardwalk Empire, Maximum.
Your friend from New York, he just took us for 90 grand.
Boardwalk Empire doesn't come out swinging. It creeps in, sets the table, and slowly poisons the wine. Set during Prohibition in Atlantic City, this HBO crime saga follows Nucky Thompson, a corrupt politician turned bootlegging kingpin. It ran for 5 seasons from 2010 to 2014, blending historical figures with rich fictional drama. At first, it feels like a lavish history lesson. Costumes, politics, slow burns. But the deeper you go, the darker it gets. Betrayals, brutal hits, crumbling loyalties. It morphs into a Shakespearean crime opera. Steve Buscemi leads an incredible cast, but it's the supporting players like Michael Shannon, Michael K. Williams, and Jack Houston who make the show unforgettable. Stick with it, and what starts as a slow pour becomes one of TV's richest and most intoxicating dramas. Number 4. Mad Men, Hulu.
Flawed because we want so much more. We're ruined because we get these things.
Mad Men doesn't grab you, it seduces you. Set in the sleek, smoke-filled world of 1960s Madison Avenue, this 7-season drama centers on Don Draper, a brilliant ad man with a stolen identity and a haunted past. The first few episodes can feel like a period piece on parade, pretty, poised, distant, but slowly it peels back the facade. Underneath the tailored suits and cocktail lunches is a ruthless exploration of ambition, loneliness, addiction. John Hamm leads a cast that only gets sharper as the show deepens, including unforgettable turns by Elizabeth Moss, Christina Hendricks, and John Slattery. If you're patient, Mad Men rewards you with a masterclass in character-driven storytelling that builds to devastating emotional payoff. Number 3. Dark, Netflix.
Der Staat ist nichts normal und wir alle sind ein Teil davon.
Dark is a show that starts slow, but by the time it's done with you, your brain will be fried in the best way possible. This German sci-fi mystery ran for 3 mind-bending seasons between 2017 and 2020, and what begins as a small-town missing child case quickly expands into a century-spanning, multiverse-shattering epic. The early episodes demand patience, with dozens of characters and multiple timelines, but it's all there for a reason. As the web of secrets grows tighter, Dark transforms into one of the most narratively ambitious shows ever made. The further it goes, the deeper it cuts, into time, into fate, into the very nature of free will. If you stick with it, Dark doesn't just reward you, it consumes you. Number 2. Severance, Apple TV+.
You'll find the beginning of a very long answer.
Severance is a masterclass in slow burn storytelling. The first few episodes move with eerie stillness, mirroring the sterile, soul-crushing corporate world it builds. But the tension builds until it becomes nearly unbearable. Released in 2022, with a critically acclaimed second season in 2025, this Apple TV plus sci-fi thriller follows office workers who literally sever their work and personal memories. At first, it's mysterious and offbeat, but as the secrets of Lumen Industries begin to unravel, it becomes a psychological labyrinth of corporate control, identity, and free will. With phenomenal performances from Adam Scott and Patricia Arquette, Severance rewards patient viewers with one of the most unique, chilling, and emotionally devastating stories in modern television. It's not just a show, it's a full-on descent into dystopia. Number 1. Better Call Saul, AMC+.
I've known good criminals and bad cops, but if you make a deal with somebody...
Better Call Saul isn't just a slow burn, it's a masterclass in long-form storytelling. What starts as a quirky legal dramedy about a struggling lawyer named Jimmy McGill evolves into a Shakespearean tragedy of epic proportions. The show gradually transforms into a gripping character study, where each decision carries consequences that ripple through the Breaking Bad universe. With stunning cinematography, razor-sharp writing, and unforgettable performances, especially from Bob Odenkirk and Rhea Seehorn. This prequel becomes as emotionally powerful as its predecessor. By the time the final season dropped in 2022, and its legacy solidified in 2025, it was clear. This wasn't just about Saul Goodman. It was about regret, identity, and the price of survival. Patience pays off in full with this one. And that's a wrap on the shows that took their time, then blew the doors off. From the slow burn brilliance of Better Call Saul to the mind-melting chaos of Dark, these series prove that patience isn't just a virtue, it's a reward. If one of these made it to your watch list, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell.
What is forgotten?
So you never miss the next hidden gem or deep dive. Got a show that starts slow and ends in flames? Drop it in the comments. We're always chasing the next sleeper hit that hits hard. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the couch.